Guys, so in this video I'm going to be live trading the forex market. Will I make a profit, guys? Let's find out in this video. So this will be a live trade that I'll be taking. This is actually really early in my country time right now. So at this point, alright guys, so if you want to trade with me live every single day, click the link in the description to join my free VIP Telegram group. It's free, you can always unsubscribe. Okay guys, so I looked at my stats and I saw that only a small percentage of people who watch my videos actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, please make sure to subscribe. It's free, you can always unsubscribe. And don't forget to like and share this video to help this video rank in the YouTube algorithm. You never know guys, this video could change someone's life. Thank you. I'm looking at the US dollar Japanese yen on the 5-minute time frame. I can see a setup actually at this point. I'm looking for the break. So guys, I'm looking for the retest of this structure right here, but it mustn't come down to this point. I'm actually looking at this point too, this week right here. Alright guys, so the market actually doesn't even have to come down to this point and retest. It's fine if I just get an entry at this point. I'm looking for an entry, guys. It's the retracement back to this point is not that important to me actually, guys. It depends on the kind of entry setup I see. So if I should bring out my Fibonacci retracement tool and I draw it straight down from this point where the market broke out from, straight up to this point, let's stretch it a little bit. And yeah, so you can see the 30, the 50 and the 60. So basically if it comes down to the 50 and I see an entry, I will take the trade. If it comes to this, I can see it's at this 30.2 zone. If I see an entry setup, I will take a trade. The most important thing is if I see an entry setup, I really don't care which zone it takes formation in. I just want to see an entry setup, and my entry setup must be above the 200 EMA. So if the market should come back to this 50 zone, chances is I won't take the trade. But if I see a very beautiful entry setup, then I'll take the trade. So just don't count this 61.8 zone. It's out of my league right now. So I'm looking at this 50 and the 38.2 zone or something like that. All right, so let's look for a new entry on a different pair. Let me see if I can find a new entry. Okay guys, so as you can see at this point, the market is coming back down to that point. I'm seeing kind of an indecision kind of stick at this point, but let's just wait if I can see a much more clearer entry and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, see, the market is just misbehaving at this point, so I'll get back to you guys with an entry on this trade. Okay guys, so I can see an entry at this point. So real quick, let's see the ATR of this kind of stick. As you can see, it's 18. So 18 times the 1.5 is 27 pip stop. So guys, I can see a beautiful setup on this engulfing kind of stick pattern. So my stops will be 27 pip stop, and my take profit will be a 1 to 1.5, a 1 to 3. Depends on what I want, guys, because for this trade I will trailing my stops, and let's see how much I can possibly make on this trade. Alright guys, so we are live on this trade right now. We are live on this trade. So let me move my stops down to this point, a little bit just below this point, and let's move the stops down here. So we're live on this trade. So let's wait for the take profit to get smashed. Obviously guys, I won't let the take profit just be up this point. I will trail my stops as price goes on. So let's wait and see what the price does. And if you notice guys, I set my entry at this point, but I forgot to take the trade on the trading view because this is not my real account. My real account is on my MT5 account right here. So I took the trade on my MT5 account, but I forgot to take the trade on the trading view. I only set my position tool at this point, but I forgot to take the trade. So I will just leave it at that point where it is, then where it is, so you guys can see the trade live. So as you can see, obviously the trade is moving in profit really fast, and let's see what happens, guys. Like I always say, once the price moves a 1-to-1, then move your stops to break even. So let's bring out our horizontal ray tool and draw it at that point. So once the price gets to that point, we'll move our stops to break even, and we'll trail it to a 3 hour. So let's wait and see what happens. Alright guys, so as you can see, a 1-to-1 was achieved at this point. So if you guys remembered what I said once the price gets to this yellow line, which is the 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, we'll move our stops to break even. So basically, let me move my stops to break even right now. So let me move my stops to break even right now. So I'll put my stops just slightly at this point. So you can see my stops is at break even. So if I win, so if this trade should retrace back to this point, I lost nothing and I won nothing. So basically, I'm waiting for a pullback and the market should just continue upward, so I can move my stops to this 1 hour, so I can secure a 1 hour on this trade. Alright guys, so I saw a trading setup on this candlestick, so let's jump in real quick on this trade before I explain anything, because I don't want the price to move really quick against me. So let's see the 8 hour of this candlestick. The 8 hour of this candlestick is 28. So 28 times 1.5, 42 pip stop. So for a 42 pip stop, let's take this trade really quick. So 4.2 pip stop. Alright, so guys, we're live on this trade, so let's see if this trade ends up being a winner. So let me explain real quick. It's just the same logic as the first trade I took, just that the trade ended up being a break-even trade. Let me show you guys this trade on UJ on the 5-minute time. Alright guys, so guys, like I said, I moved my stop loss to break even, and finally the market moved down and it took me out for a break even on this trade. So okay guys, so as you can see, closing long position for USD JPY at price 103.707 for a blah 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 and blah. Okay guys, so I was able to close in this amount of money, but this is not a real account, this is a demo account actually. So this was a break-even trade. Okay guys, so I usually say this, actually I usually say I prefer taking the break-even than taking the loss on a trade. So for this trade was a break-even, and for this one we took right now, which is this one. All right, let me just show you guys, the reason for this trade real quick. Okay, the trade is moving in a drawdown really fast, so let's see if we win this trade, or let's see if we end up losing this trade. So I'll bring up my Fibonacci retracement tool real quick, and you can see from this push from this side up to this point. Yeah, so guys, I usually say this, most traders say take the trade at 38.2 or the 50 zone. Yeah, it's actually good for you to do that, but for this strategy guys, it doesn't really even matter if you take the trade at this point. Like I said, the entry must be above the 200 EMA line, or at least it must be at this 38.2 zone, which is still below this 200 EMA line, which is not too good, because we want to take this trade in the direction of the trend. And the entry, just to filter out bad trades, the entry should be above the 200 EMA line, like I said. But if you see a good entry setup on the 30, on 50, I want to recommend the 60 because it's way down this point. But if you see an entry, well, take it, take the trade. But I recommend you take the trade at this point, all right, at this 236 zone. So well, let's just see how this trade ends up being. Let's see if it ends up being a win. So let me put my take profit to this 3 zone. So let's wait for this trade, because it's on the 1 minute time frame. It's gonna happen really fast, so let's just see what happens. Alright guys, so as you can see, the trade ended up being a break-even trade because a 1-to-1 was achieved. Then I moved my stop to break even at this point. Let me show you guys. So this was a 1-to-1, then my stops were moved to a break even at this point. So the market retraced back and it took us out again for a break even. So 2 break even on 2 trades, and I'll make new videos with this same strategy so you guys can see the winning trades. I don't just want to make this video too long, so this will be the part 1 of this strategy. I'll make a new video showing you guys the part 2 of this strategy, where maybe I'll take some wins or some losses, it depends. But this is 2 break even on this video guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's better to take a break even on a trade than to take a loss on a trade. So don't get discouraged that okay, this video and that this strategy was a break even strategy. Of course, I was trying to trail my stops, so if I had a fixed stop, maybe I could have made some money, but because I want to catch this big move. Because all these big moves, guys, if we are able to catch this big move, guys, this is a massive 3-1 or almost a 4-1 on one trade. So where did my chart go to? Okay, guys, alright guys, so I've taken 2 break-even trades, and let's see. Alright guys, so if you want to trade with me live every single day, click the link in the description to join my free VIP Telegram group. It's free, you can always unsubscribe. Alright guys, so really quick, I just want to say big thank you to all of you guys who subscribe. We just hit 100 subscribers. That is a huge milestone for me. Big shout out to all of you guys. Thank you. Alright guys, so if you found value in this video, please make sure to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment on what video you want to see next, and I will try my best to make it. Like I said, you never know guys, this video could change someone's life. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's your boy XO, and I'm signing out. Stay XO.